Time for Top Day of Trade. Joining us today, Scott Bauer, the CEO of Prosper Trading Academy, and Phil Flynn, a Fox Business Network contributor. Here we go, guys. The round number one in our trader game. High Hope Silver. Will silver outshine gold this year?
Yes. Well, it has. I mean, what do you mean by that? I mean, go ahead.
I'll tell you what I think of it.
Okay.
You look historically how gold and silver react to one another. There's something called the gold and silver ratio.
Yes.
Right? And when that ratio gets somewhere where it is right now, about 90-1,
right,
gold to silver, that historically has been the turnaround point. So that's why, looking back on historical data here, I like silver over gold in the next 6 months.
It has been correct, and it has been, and gold did outshine silver for most of the year. And silver's playing catch up, and I agree with you. I think the gold silver ratio was at the highest spread. And what the gold silver ratio basically is how many bars of silver does it take to get 1 bar of gold? So silver is definitely still going to be cheaper, but because of that ratio, which the normal ratio is more like 50 or 60.
50, yeah, about 55.
50 or 60, you can really run that ratio back up so silver looks better than gold. And silver, by the way, is known as the poor man's gold.
Or if we were near Christmas time, holiday season right now, and I think it was Burl Ives, right? Who wanted both silver and gold.
Oh, I gotcha.
Right?
Terrific.
Round number 2, zero interest. Would a zero interest rate or a negative interest rate create more interest for investors in the stock market?
No.
Why would you say no?
No. Because in my opinion, if we get to that point of zero interest rates, we've got bigger issues. We've got bigger economic problems here. We've got manufacturing slowdowns. Unemployment probably starts to rise. So to me, it's actually more of a fear indicator than anything else.
I think in a normal market, you're absolutely right. But in this market, the negative interest rates are already happening in places like Germany. They've been happening
everywhere.
In Japan for a long time. And Donald Trump very distinctly said to the Fed, if we don't go to negative interest rate, you guys are a bunch of boneheads. That's what you are. I agree with them. Normally, going to negative interest rates is a sign of stress. But if we're keeping track with the rest of the globe, trying to keep rates there, it might not be. But I agree. I don't think we're going to get there. But if we did, you have to look at the context of why we're there.
But however, Germany, Japan, many of these other countries that have negative interest rates, look what's going on there economically. Look what's going on GDP-wise. Look what's going on with their growth. Negative, negligible. We don't want to be in that position.
For your third round question, oil tap. Energy companies are opening more power plants. Will that change the climate of natural gas prices?
I'll tell you what, natural gas is the fuel of the next century. You can talk about your windmills, you can talk about your solar farms. They're going to forget about those because natural gas is going to power the generation. This is the movement right now. It's our best chance to take a crack at this greenhouse gas emissions. It's the cleanest fuel, and it's the only fuel that is actually in a situation where it can grow fast enough to meet the growing demand of the global economy. So it's the best of both worlds. What do you think?
I'm a pretty smart guy. You know why I'm a smart guy? Because when it comes to talking energy and natural gas, I follow his lead.
Here's your bonus round question for today. We are hitting fall, so it's ticker time. Can you name the true fall ticker? Is it fall, F-A-L-L, Apple, A-A-P-L, or autumn, A-U-T-M?
Falling leaves.
I'll go with it's apple season.
Oh, I would say apple season. Yeah, I would say
apple picking
I want to go Dumpian for apples.
I want to go.
There we go.
Yeah, I'd like my caramel.
Maybe there's a
apple.
trick question. Maybe she's giving.
Well, no,
she
did
letter.
say A-A-P-L. She didn't say
So, all right, this is a trick question. I know her. Oh, don't do it. Don't fall for it. Do the first one, whatever the first one was.
Come on, the answer's apple.
Yes.
That's a double tricky trick.
It's a reverse tactic. I was making it so easy for you to win.
Angie, I love caramel apples. Just remember that come Christmas time.
Let's go.
For more Business First AM, check us out on social media. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. And go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.